I would like to welcome you all to the Positive Health Healers webinar series. Today we reach 25th session and today's topic is art, science and secrets of gratitude. Gratitude. We all know we have to be grateful. We all know we have to be thankful for everything or everyone we have in our life. But what is the science behind that? What is the art behind that? And what is secret and how we can do that? Today we are going to find out. And for introduction of today's speaker, I want to hand over to Anita ma'am. Over to you, Anita ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, and thank you, Shweta, for that wonderful welcome address. Our resource person for the session is Dr. Ravindra Sir, whose areas of interest are environment, social causes, nature, wildlife, animal welfare, health, heritage, culture, knowledge promotion, conservation, and he's also an activist. He's a multidisciplinary professional, philosopher and philanthropist, faculty and a consultant of psychology and medical psychiatric social work, counseling, career, and guidance. His other areas are mass communication and journalism, public relations, spiritual mentor, and a guide. He's also visiting and a guest faculty in India. He is a member of various professional associations, mass communication and journalism, public relations. He has organized and participated in various webinars, seminars, workshops, and symposiums, conferences, FTPs, training, awareness, and outreach programs, both offline and online and hybrid mode at the state, national, regional, and international levels. With that short introduction, would like to welcome our resource person. Over to you, sir, and the floor is yours, sir. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Shweta, and thank you, Anitaji, for your kind words and kind welcome. And I have to express my gratitude, start with my gratitude to Shweta for inviting me on this wonderful occasion. And as we all know, our day or our life, for that matter, starts with gratitude. You know, we express our gratitude. In fact, even before we are born, we are a product of gratitude of our parents. Our parents keep praying for us that we need children, we need a progeny, so that there is a lineage that has to be continued. So we are the product of gratitude of our parents. The term gratitude, if you look at the term itself, how this term has come. The term gratitude has come from a Latin word known as gratia or gratus. So the term gratitude derived from the Latin word gratia or gratus, which means pleaseful, thankful, gracious, or grace, or gratefulness. Initially, historically, this was being referred to grace of Lord. In an initial context, when gratitude as a word was used, it was used in the context of grace from the higher consciousness, from the higher being. That's why we say that we are all products of gratitude of our parents, because it is the grace of Almighty. We were born through our parents, we came into this life, in this materialistic world. So our life started with gratitude, and our life will also end with gratitude. That's why is very important for all of us to live with gratitude from the first moment to the last moment. It is very important, and it is also a very significant part of our lifestyle and well-being. I think a lot of speakers have been speaking on gratitude on various forums, and we have seen, nowadays gratitude is also a trending topic in various forums. We keep talking about lot of gratitude, various ways, various theories of gratitude, and various ways to express gratitude. And we have various techniques also where we are practicing gratitude. But what I observed, and recent research also says, in spite of talking so much of about gratitude, people are not getting the benefits of gratitude. So I was also looking, because I was also suggesting many people, because this gratitude, though we talk about evidence based practices. So because the modern evidence based practices are very short lived. I mean, these all are of recent nature. All of these evidence based are hardly 20, 30 years or 2, 3 decades only. We don't we rarely, because this psychology as a discipline has emerged recently. Just if you take hardly also, it will be just 100, 200 years back. Before that, there was no psychology as a discipline. So as an academic discipline, it started, we all know about the history of psychology, so I'm not getting into that because it will consume some time. So we have seen, but gratitude was there even before that. So even it dates back to ages where even before psychology as a discipline has been started in universities, in institutions. So why we need to look at these aspects is because when we are talking about gratitude as a science, so gratitude is mostly talked in terms of positive psychology. So in the context of positive psychology, under the specialization or under the domain of positive psychology. So, and there are various theories and various people, proponents who have advocated, who have promoted these theories. When we compare or when we look at the theory or various theories, so what we can derive from these theories is that keeping ourselves happy or thankful is what is required, that will help us in our overall health and well-being. There are various research studies which have shown that being grateful, being thankful helps us to keep, yeah, sorry, to help us in a good mood, positive emotions that will help us in holistic health and also well-being. So when we took, when we take, or when we talk about gratitude as a science, so we had a systematic study of gratitude within the field of psychology in 19th century, when we can see, we can credit this to Hans Seligman, who introduced a new branch of positive psychology. So as we often talk gratitude under this new branch, which is, where we are focusing on various positive traits and, reinforcement of these positive traits. And it is also an attempt to understand the short-term experiences of the gratitude and the response to gratitude. However, there are various differences how this gratitude is pursued, how this gratitude is felt among the individuals. And it can be also seen, studied as a trait, and it can also be studied in terms of relationships or in terms of communications. So there are various benefits with the gratitude. The first and foremost thing from the gratitude is we get a happy, contented, and fulfilling life. So, why we are calling gratitude as an art or as a science? So, when we say science, it has an knowledge base which can be scientifically studied, observed, tested, experimented, and also which can be scientifically presented. And when we say gratitude as an art, it is an art that has to be inculcated, that has to be practiced. So there are various ways in which gratitude can be practiced. And it is an art because everyone is an artist who is expressing their gratitude, who is practicing their gratitude in different forms. And we have various approaches also towards gratitude. It can be through simple life process or through spirituality or through religion or through rituals or through spiritual practices and various other activities that are taken up in our lives. So we regularly take time to express gratitude and express our thanks and share a sense of abundance, happiness, fullness with others around us and the world around. We attract even more goodness, positivity around us, within us. See, often there are, when we talk about happiness, we have to talk in two terms. One is within ourselves, happiness, and outside us. That is the world around us in which we live. So, how do we experience? If we say that gratitude is an art, then how do we inculcate that art? And how we are going to use that art in that process? How we are going to gain the benefits? In similar way, how it is used as a science, and as we already mentioned, the proponent where we can credit the gratitude to Martin Seligman, that is the proponent of positive psychology, and various other theories are also there. We can, correlate it to Maslow's hierarchy theory, where gratitude can help us to reach the highest potential through practice of gratitude. And happiness is also subjective and objective. So why there are these differences? We have seen, in various workshops and various sessions which are conducted on gratitude. our fellow resource persons we were also discussing. Uh, so recently, and from earlier days also, we had this thing in our mind that how this gratitude is working, and how it is impacting, and what kind of impact it is creating on individuals, and whether it is the same kind of impact on everyone, or there are, if there are any individual differences, if there are individual differences, and what kind of successes they are observed, and how it is going to influence them, impact them in their health and well-being. And here also we have subjective well-being, and subjective health, and also various aspects which are pursued within ourselves. So these differences are based on, or mostly focused on, the nature of individuals, personality of individuals, and the lifestyle of the individuals, and the differences in these practicing of gratitude. And the outcome is the consequences of being more or less grateful. So there are various scales also to measure gratitude among individuals or in individuals, which assess different traits and conceptions. So like we have GQ6, which measures individual differences in how frequently and how intensely people feel gratitude. And we have appreciation scale, which measures 8 different aspects of gratitude: appreciation of people, possessions, the present moment, rituals, feelings of awe, social comparisons, existential concerns, and behavior which express gratitude. And we have other tool like GRAT, assess gratitude towards other people, gratitude towards the world in general, and a lack of resentment uh, for what we are lacking or what we are looking for desperately. And there are various other scales. If you go on listing of the scales, it itself will consume a lot of time. So no matter what kind of skills we have, these all, the research shows or tells us that all are actually measuring the different aspects of our approach to life, how we are pursuing our life, and what kind of approach we have towards our life. And the individual differences that are observed in these studies in gratitude include one or more of these components, which are being studied in various scales. So, as we already mentioned, gratitude is the foundation for everything, including happiness, health, wealth, and well being. And it has various benefits like physical, psychological, social, emotional, financial, spiritual benefits. So, what are these benefits, and how we are really going to benefit from these? Gratitude is a never ending process. As we have seen, and we have started the session, that we are a product of gratitude, and it starts, it has started with our birth, and it's going to end with our death. So it is a continuous process where you know you inculcate the process of practicing gratitude that will help you attract more positivity and more goodness. In fact, which keeps on repeating for various acts, and practicing gratitude is like sowing a seed. You know, you cultivate a garden of gratitude in your life. We all cultivate a gratitude garden in our life. So every time you practice a gratitude, you are like sowing a seed and see the sampling growing and nurturing. So the more you keep practicing, the more you nurture your gratitude garden in your life. So, and this doesn't end. This is a cycle that keeps on going on and on. So how do we practice this gratitude? So we can start practicing gratitude in different ways. We'll see one of the ways where we can practice gratitude. Let's see one of the ways how we can, practice gratitude. So everyone, wherever you are, however you are, just sit or sleep or whatever you are doing in however posture you are, make yourself comfortable, feel relaxed, feel calm, make yourself comfortable, stay cool, keep away yourself from all distractions. Slowly close your eyes, start breathing slowly, experience, feel the breathing. Slowly take the breath, imagine and create a sense of filling up yourself with lot of abundance, lot of grace, lot of positivity from the world, from the higher power, from the higher intellect. As you breathe in, slowly you fill up yourself with more positivity, more goodness, abundance of grace from the Lord, from the Almighty, from the world around us. Start breathing slowly. As you breathe in, imagine and create a sense of fulfilling yourself up, and slowly breathe out. While breathing out, imagine, visualize that you are sharing, you are sending the vibes, the energy, the light, the happiness, the abundance of grace you have received from the world back to the person or the persons or the group of persons or to the entire world. You are sharing, imagine, visualize, you are sharing the vibes, positivity, gratitude, energy, aura, light. You can visualize anything that comes to your mind. That whatever you have gained from the world, from the Supreme, from the Almighty, we are sharing them with all our loved ones and with everyone in this world. Slowly, as you breathe out, imagine. So you can repeat this, visualize, see them clearly, watch energy coming in while you take breathing and energy leaving you slowly and creating a lot of positivity, abundance within yourself and around you. Slowly breathe in and breathe out again and again. Repeat the cycle and do it as long as you are comfortable, as long as you can do it. Visualizing the light, the energy, the aura, the vibes coming back into you and leaving back from you to everyone you love, to everyone on the planet. This is a simple act of gratitude. While we are taking the energy, the light from the world, from the Almighty, and also sharing the received gratitude to the one we love and to the world around us. In this process, in this entire process, you can feel yourself grateful, feel yourself blessed, feel yourself relaxed. Slowly, if you have done with the process, once you have slowly completed the cycle, now slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes and now reflect upon yourself whether whether this activity has made any difference in you or not. See what we have done in this process. We did not do any magic. We just took the abundance, positive vibes, energy from the world we are around us, and we also shared the same amount, maybe more or less. That depends on your imagination, that depends on your level of gratitude. We have shared it to all our loved ones and also to everyone on the planet. So, this is what gratitude is. This is how we express our gratitude. This is one of many ways you can keep practicing gratitude in different ways. This is a very simple process because we all keep breathing in and breathing out. So that's why, as long as we are alive, we keep breathing. So every breath we take, every breath we leave, we have to practice gratitude. That will help us to keep, you know, and feel that we are blessed. We are blessed with enormous grace from the Almighty, from the Supreme, from the world around us. So when we feel that we are blessed and we are having being blessed, then we are the most fortunate beings on the planet. We are the most luckiest ones on the planet. We have lots of positive energy, positive vibes that has come. We are receiving them and we are also releasing them for those whom we love, whom we care for. This is a kind of caring and sharing for our fellow members. You can repeat this cycle as many times as you want, as long as you want, as long as you can. This will help us to feel the sense of depth of our gratitude when done consistently. So it will not happen in just one time. Maybe now, because we have a lot of things happening, we are also attending. We are also thinking whether this meeting is still on. I am still connected or not, and whether net connectivity is there or not. So a lot of things might be going on. Maybe this is also the dinner time. What we have to prepare, or whether you have already prepared and just waiting for the dinner. So maybe a lot of things might be going in our minds. So with this one practice or this one cycle, it doesn't happen. But slowly, consistently, when we keep doing this, so the more consistently, the more we practice, we develop a sense of depth of our gratitude. The more deeper, the more the depth of our gratitude, the more we feel the gratitude. The more we are able to express our gratitude, the more we are able to acknowledge the gratitude. So, when we practice this gratitude regularly and consistently, it becomes an integral part of our lifestyle. So, there is no need to have these gratitude sessions or special occasion where we need to practice or start expressing our gratitude. As this breathe out process has become part of our life, this gratitude will also become part of our life. And through this process, we acknowledge, we appreciate, we motivate, we encourage not only ourselves but others to practice this every time, every day, and wherever, so that we can take out more and more time for practicing and express gratitude every day in different ways, in different times. So, by practicing it regularly and consistently, we not only change our own perception of about ourselves, our own personal view, we also change our worldview. That is the view how we look at others, how we look ourselves, and how we look our world around us. This will create a significant change, significant difference. How we communicate, how you establish relationships, and how we look at our life, and how we correlate and deal with the various aspects of our life. Like it may be people, it may be animals, birds, and other souls. So now we need to appreciate for every cycle or every time we do this process. There are different process also, but due to time limitations, this is a simple process, and there are thousands and thousands of ways our fellow colleagues, professionals are also coming up with various, various kinds of practices, because not everyone is, everyone has their own likes and dislikes, and everyone wants to do in it in a different way. So based on the way you are comfortable, you are able to concentrate, you are able to practice. There are different practices that are emerging, that are in place. So you can choose whatever. See, the basic thing is, inculcating the grace in yourself, and being happy, making yourself happy with the process. So as long as that process is happening, so you need not worry about how you are doing it. As long as you are doing it in a right way, with the right intention, you need not worry about the process or the method or the technique. You can use various techniques, and over the time, always document the procedure, because this is a kind of research. Maybe your data will give us the research findings also. We can conduct more such research on various techniques, and we can also replicate on others also, and see how it is, being creating impact on them also. And thus we can come to scientific basis, and we, if that is good enough to be practiced, or that can be part of our existing system, we can also include that after proper research and study. So this will help us to in evolving more practices and more ways, more methods, more techniques of expressing and practicing this gratitude. This will also serve as a motivation, encouragement, and abundance of our gratitude, and inspires us to continue cultivating, generating, expressing gratitude as a regular and routine practice. As research has also shown us that gratitude has lots of proven scientific benefits, like improved physical health, improved psychological or mental health, improved emotional health, improved social health. And also, with all these, we have also improved financial health. And along with these all domains of health, we also have good spiritual health, because all these are different domains of health which are contributing to overall well-being. And with all this, we have more happiness and improved. When you are more happy, you have improved sleep, good sleep. You tend to sleep much better. And with all this, you have improved self-esteem, improved self-confidence, and better communication, and better understanding. So better relationships. And with all these, you have also less stress, no anxiety or reduced anxiety, less anger or aggression. And you will also be more optimistic, more productive, and you know having more, or being more empathetic towards self as well as others. So thus we are having a greater resilience, developing a greater resilience. So that gives us more satisfaction and more confidence that we can overcome various hurdles or various problems that are part of our life. So we begin to realize, acknowledge, and appreciate all the goodness in our life and also around us, the goodness of people of around us, and also in turn, it will also helps us to connect to something larger than ourselves as individuals, whether it may be toward to other people, or to the nature, or to the higher power, or to the supreme, or to the God, or Almighty. So, various researchers, proponents like Martin Seligman, Robert Emmons, and Michael McCullough, where there are various researchers, they have done extensive research, and they have given, we have various studies on gratitude. And feeling and expression of gratitude activates the brain regions also, which are associated with the neurotransmitter dopamine, the feel good chemical released with the emotions of happiness that are experienced. So, due to time constraints, we are not getting into detail of all these aspects, because every aspects, if we go in detail, it will take a lot of time. But a simple act of breathing, through breathing also, we can inculcate the practice of gratitude, and we can express our gratitude, and we can feel, how having practicing of gratitude and expressing of gratitude can make a difference, can keep us calm, can keep us in good health and well-being. So hope the small activity of maybe a few couple of seconds had created at least some difference. Keep practicing. There are various ways. Maybe our earlier speakers has also spoken about it. Maybe in coming sessions also, if you need more techniques or methods, we can take similar to practice based on your likes and dislikes, or based on feasibility. So with this, I express my gratitude to the organizers, especially Shweta, for inviting me on this platform and giving an opportunity to share and contribute to this platform. So thank you, Shweta, and all the other coordinators, organizers, for this wonderful opportunity. And if you have any queries, feel free to share. If knowingly or unknowingly, if I have missed out anything, or maybe out of my knowledge, if it something has left out, then I apologize for that, and I express my gratitude to everyone, and thanks to everyone for being part of this session. So over to you, Shweta.
Thank you so much, Ravindra sir. It's really very grateful session, I can say, full of gratitude. And we are so grateful to have you here. And everything you mentioned about the art, about the science, and the secret behind that. Thank you so much. Friends, if you have any questions, you can raise your hands. And Mahima, if you're there, you can ask one by one. Yes, Pari ma'am.
Hi, sir. Actually, I learned lot from this session, lot of informative information and lot of takeaway and real aspects of its art, how it's science, and how it is wellness. So, hearty congratulations to you, sir, and God bless you. Take care, sir.
Thank you, Mary ma'am.
Thank you, Marima. Yes, Seetal, you want to share some gratitude message?
Yes, actually, in the thank you so much, Ravindra sir, for coming. Actually, so I could not attend. I want to apologize. My mother needed some help, so I had to go offline in between. I missed some of your lecture, but then hopefully next time I will, make sure that I'm there at least. So yeah, the beginning, how the way you started, it was really very interesting. Now I only missed that practice. If you could quickly take me through that practice, then. Maybe, yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It was just like, while we were breathing, we are just assuming and visualizing visualizing that we are taking the abundance grace of grace from the Almighty and the world and the loved ones from us. And while we are breathing out slowly, we are visualizing that we are whatever we have. No, we were very fortunate in receiving the abundance grace of Almighty. So the happiness is in sharing and caring for others. So
Right.
while we are breathing, we are also sharing that received grace and blessings of Almighty with others. So that gives a sense of receiving and sharing with others. In fact, we are not spending anything. We are getting it in abundance for free, and we are sharing it for free. Everything unlimited energy, unlimited light, and unlimited grace. So we have that feeling, happiness of giving, sharing, contributing with others. So that improves our, you know, um, confidence also, and a goodness among ourselves, within ourselves, that yes, I am also able to contribute something back to the world at all my levels. So that is the simple thing we can do, and that is the greatest thing we can do. So with that practice, maybe we can inculcate, and as time goes on, you can experience, visualize other things that will help us to maintain our health and well-being. That was in short. Thank you.
Got it. Understood. Thank you so much for explaining. Thank you.
Thank you, Sita. Ravindra sir, I have one question for you. Like, what happen is sometimes we are not able to express gratitude. We know we have air to breathe. We know we have home to live, bed to live, clothes to wear. But somehow we stuck in that loop. And some people I have seen, they're stuck in the loop and they don't able to write down even one gratitude, one positive thing in their life. And all attention is towards the negative. That this happened, that happened, my life is this and that. So what is your experience? According to your experience, what you share in this perspective?
Here there are two things. One thing is, first of all, there is something that is stopping to appreciate the goodness within ourselves and within the world around us. Maybe because we all have different contexts in which we are living, maybe our personal family background, or the conditions in which we were brought up, or the environment in which we brought up, or the kind of people we have in our life, in the upbringing, or in the process. So maybe we are not having a positive outlook towards ourselves and our lives, that keeps us, stopping us to really appreciate how fortunate we are, how lucky we are, how uh, blissful we are. So what happens when we don't appreciate, or when we are not able to appreciate, uh, we are not able to reciprocate. We are not able to express. So we'll be always thinking that, didn't have much opportunity, or I couldn't have much happiness or grace. I have not received anything. What is there to give? Because we are at the receiving end. We are not at the giving end. So we should, first fill it up. That's why this simple exercise, we are visualizing that we are taking. Say, suppose if I give any other practice, say if I say you consume some juice, or you eat something that you like and feel like consuming, for that you need to have some resources. Again, you need to invest something, right, to get something. So that's why even when we are suggesting certain activities, so we have to plan in such a way that people should not find an excuse that I can't afford this resource, or I don't have this resource. So air, we everyone have to breathe in and breathe out. So there is no excuse, there is no choice. And how much you breathe in, that much it is good for health, right? You are taking more oxygen, and the longer and the deeper your breath are, you are improving your respiratory system, you are improving your lungs, you are improving your intake of oxygen. So that will, directly and indirectly improve your health, and that will improve your concentration, that will improve your memory, that will improve your confidence. Then you will feel okay, relaxed. So after taking this good breath, I feel now I got this full, I am full of energy, full of life. Then when you leave, you feel relaxed. So this process itself, slowly when we start doing, we appreciate what we have. The very first thing is we are alive. That we need to appreciate. That is the greatest thing. Many people are not alive today. So that is the very first thing, that we are on this planet and we are alive, we are surviving, and every day is like a new birth for us. Every night is like a death for us. We don't know tomorrow whether after sleeping we'll wake up or not. So we are very fortunate that we are again taking birth tomorrow, and it's a new beginning every day. In fact, we need not wait for another new year or new month to start our birthday or our anniversary, where we are waiting for that particular date and moment and to restart ourselves. No, every day is a new day. So when we are waking up, it is a new opportunity. Leave everything back and use that day as an opportunity. Appreciate whatever you have. You woke up, that is a great blessing from the Almighty, from the God. Now He has given full energy, full enthusiasm and full courage for you to start, have a new start. So use this opportunity to, express. First, we have to appreciate. See, what we also observed is many people, they themselves don't appreciate themselves. They don't appreciate themselves. That's why they are unable to appreciate even others. So we need to sense this, and we need to, really look at this. And if they are able to appreciate them, then definitely they will also start appreciating the people around them and the world around them. So the very first process is we need to see whether they are able to recognize, they are able to appreciate themselves or not. If they are not
Yeah.
able to appreciate themselves, then we really need to work on them, so that they should appreciate themselves. We are happy, we are living today, we are taking breath. That is the greatest appreciation we have to give. Thank God, I'm breathing now. Thank God, I'm surviving now. Thank God, we are performing now. I'm presenting, you are listening, I am sharing, you are also sharing. We both are learning together. We all are learning together. So we at this moment also we are appreciating each other by, being on the platform, by exchanging our views, opinions, by knowledge. So every moment is an opportunity to appreciate. So when we know that, and because it is in abundance, and we have unlimited positive energy, vibes, only we are limited with certain constraints. So where, we can help them, make them realize that they have a lot to appreciate. That's why we have taken this breath and breathe in and breathe out. No person will stop breathing out. If you say you don't appreciate, you will be no more, right? If you cannot appreciate breathe in and breathe out, if you don't take breath, or if you don't leave out breath, then you will not exist for the next moment. So that's why this example worked out with many people, those who are adamant also. So I say, okay, you stop breathing. You don't take uh,
Yes.
air.
So,
And the maximum 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. After that, he or she will be suffocating like anything. Now, feel the gratitude. gratitude. Feel the gratitude of air, oxygen that is helping you to survive. So this is a very good example how we, present it. This is I found this very, you can just make any person to realize, because without breathing, no one would survive. And if you keep everything within yourself, also you cannot survive. That is why we need to share also. We need to care for others. We need to give to others. We need to appreciate others. Because if you just breathe in and keep within yourself, will you be able to survive? No, we need to, leave out also. No? So in a similar way, this is a, very good example. Might be we have various other examples also. Maybe you can try like these many things which can make them appreciate what they have in the very first place, so that
Yes,
when
sir.
they
Mahima
recognize.
has a question. Mahima, you have raised hand. You want to share something? Mahima? Okay. Anita ma'am, you want to share something?
No, Shweta, there's nothing. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful and a very meaningful and thoughtful session. It's very true that we have to remember all the good things which we have got in our life today. In fact, starting from the air we are breathing and the water. I have to see some of the YouTube videos in which I found that there were some people sitting on the streets who did not even have a single meal to eat, and there was no family. They did not have a family, and there was a person who just approached them and gave them some money and food to eat. So the person felt so happy after receiving that. So sometimes we have to think of all the good things, because we have a roof and we are also getting every meal every day. So these are the things which I think we should remember. And I am very thankful to God for keeping me in a good position in this life. Okay, there are so many unfortunate people, and so anyway, thank you so much for a wonderful and a meaningful session, sir. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anita ma'am. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing, wonderful insights. Yes, we observe like this. There are a lot of things, as you rightly pointed out. Every moment we can recognize and appreciate the goodness and the opportunities we have. So that will, create more and more positive vibes, energy within us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ravindra sir, for this wonderful, insightful session. Please accept gratitude on behalf of all participants, on behalf of everyone, and all team of Positive Health Healers. We are so grateful that you have accepted and come on this platform. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shweta, and everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Once again, I express my gratitude
Yeah, thank you, Shweta.
and wish
So
you all
much.
the
Yes,
best.
friends. Next Thursday, we have another session at 8 p.m. Informative session and insightful session. So keep sharing with your friends and your loved ones so that we can bring that awareness and awakening in everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Now you can log off. Thank you.